Hey, Victor Valley News Group, this is Hugo. Just bringing you guys a quick update here. 1 second. Bringing you guys a quick update here on a single vehicle. I'm sorry, it's maybe another vehicle involved, but so far it does look like just this single vehicle that went into the drainage ditch. You can see the fire department right now. They are assisting with getting a appears to be a woman that was sitting in the back seat of the vehicle, and they're helping her get to the stretcher there that's waiting, and then they're going to be transporting via ambulance to a local hospital. It does appear that there was maybe 3 occupants in total inside the vehicle. You can see the one person there that's now on the stretcher. This is on the southbound 15 freeway between Bear Valley Road and Main Street, right in the middle. The vehicle ended up along the drainage ditch of the 15 freeway. You can see the California Highway Patrol is on scene as well. There's the person that's getting wheeled into the back of the ambulance and will be transported to a local hospital. There's one of the other occupants that was in the vehicle. Let's see if I can see your comments here. 1 second. So if you're on the 15 freeway southbound going towards Hesperia from Victorville, expect some delays. Because looks like at least one lane is currently blocked right now. This is just happening right now. It's 2:50 p.m. It happened about 10 minutes ago. There you can see the fire department is also on scene, so they are blocking at least one lane. They're checking on the occupants of the vehicle. CHP has been talking to this young lady there. Maybe she was the driver, and then there's the other guy wearing the hoodie. And then, as you just saw, they took somebody out of the car into the stretcher. They appear to have minor injuries, but maybe like an older person, and that's maybe why they're being taken to a hospital as a precaution. Right now, Amargosa Road is not too bad from people exiting the freeway. It's just happening, so traffic is barely starting to back up, probably to about Bear Valley Road. But once it gets there, a lot more people will probably exit the freeway and take the road as a detour. You can see the front hood of the vehicle, which appears to be like a Nissan, small little Nissan sedan. The hood flew up, so they probably weren't able to see much when that happened. And it is 100% in the ditch all the way. It's a little car, so the whole thing is in there. Looks like they're all going to go in the ambulance together. CHP is also out with that SUV up there, so it looks like they might have been involved in the crash as well. That white SUV. You can see the officer talking to the occupants. Again, this is on the southbound 15 freeway, right before Main Street, between Bear Valley and Main Street. A vehicle, looks like a Nissan, left the freeway and crashed into the infamous drainage ditch that runs along the freeway and Amargosa Road. It didn't come onto Amargosa Road. It's just there in fully inside of the ditch. Looks like a newer car because the plates are still the those new paper plates. I don't see the the regular plates. But thankfully, it appears that everybody's okay. It was reported to be a vehicle over the side, which technically it did go over the side of the freeway and into the drainage ditch. So the fire department is getting ready to clear the scene. There they go. It looks like it was Victorville that responded to this call. So a young lady also got into the ambulance. So all 3 occupants are leaving in the ambulance. However, it does appear that only the one that was in the back seat that they had to help out, that was the one that was injured. So they look pretty young. That guy right there, he looks pretty young, and then the other young lady that just got into the ambulance also appears to be pretty young. So not sure where they were headed, but unfortunately they were involved in an accident here in the city of. This is still Victorville. It's right past Desert View Mortuary. So, but thankfully everybody seems to be okay. Not too, nothing too wild as far as injuries go. But expect some delays on the freeway in the meantime until they can at least get this car out of the drainage ditch and onto a tow truck and removed from the scene. But 3 people in that car, all going in the ambulance, probably to a local hospital. And that's what's happening here in Victorville. Sally, hi Sally, she said up the freeway further they have guardrails. So why aren't they doing that? That's a great question. Hopefully we can get an answer for you. I don't know why, but I have seen those guardrails. And I've seen them even a little further back by the Desert View. And I'll be honest with you, it doesn't seem like they work very well. Because I've seen it. I covered one crash where it was completely destroyed. The car went right through it. Didn't really stop much of the vehicle, I guess, depending on the speed. And then they took a while to fix it. They finally fixed it. Then boom, happened again. It was like all messed up again, the same spot. So I don't know. Yeah, the older lady that was in the back seat, they had to help her out, but she appears to be okay. She's probably it's a crazy impact, so I want to make sure she's okay. There goes the ambulance leaving. I haven't heard where they're going, but all three of the occupants are in there right now, and they're all heading off. They finally let the ambulance go. Looks like it went quite a ways. I think that's the bumper right there. It looks like the rear bumper, maybe. Scary, I bet, if you're just driving along the freeway, then you're off on the side, and then you're traveling down a little slope and then into the drainage ditch. But thankfully they're all okay. There is traffic. Yeah, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you can see that. Not too bad from here. But it is slow. The fire truck already moved, and then CHP. There is a shoulder. It looks like there's a tiny little shoulder right there, because where that CHP car is parked at, that's not a lane. That's the shoulder. So there's a small shoulder there. Yeah, it could have been much worse. Like they could have swerved the other way and then crashed into other cars, or gone off the road into Amargosa Road and then went head on with another car. So, you know, thankfully the the drainage ditch is where the car is at now, and everyone is able to be okay, and they're okay. There's the other vehicle. Alright guys, stay safe. Read more local news at VVNG.com. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Hugo. Till next time, stay safe.